Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to discuss about cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese is one of the most important and widely used cheese throughout the world. It is a hard cheese usually made from pasteurized standardized cow's milk, which is coagulated using calf rennet or a rennet substitute. Cheddar cheese is a relatively hard, half-white or orange, sometimes sharp-tasting natural cheese, originated in the village of Cheddar in Somerset in England. Most popular type of cheese in US, and Joseph Harding is the father of cheddar cheese. Let us now discuss about the method of manufacturing of cheddar cheese. The manufacturing of cheddar cheese consists of addition of starter culture to the milk. This starter culture depends upon the country of manufacture and the regulations as laid by the country of manufacturing. The next step is coagulation of milk, then cutting the coagulum into small pieces so that the whey in the coagulum is drained off. Next step is heating and stirring the cubes, whey removal. Like if whey is present in the cheddar cheese, there might be some moisture which will cause the spoilage of cheddar cheese. And the final step is fusing the cubes of curd into slabs by cheddaring, then milling the cheddar curd. Salting is usually for flavoring and preservation purpose, then pressing it so that if any moisture is present, it will be discarded. Finally, it is packed and ripened depending upon the requirement. That is the sourness, the acidity requirement. The cheddar cheese is ripened. This is the diagrammatic representation. First one is heating milk till 86F. Second one, adding rennet. Rennet is an enzyme. It is present in the intestine of calf. Nowadays, synthetic rennet is also present, but to get a characteristic flavor, like usually original rennet from calf's intestine is used. Next, after coagulation, the curd is cut into pieces. It is milled and salt, cheddared, then it is cooked till spores are formed, and then it packed and it is aged or fermented, and then it is stored in containers. Now I want to differentiate an important point that cheddar cheese differs from the other cheese like mozzarella cheese, processed cheese, Parmesan cheese, all this cheese. So this is an important step or a step that differentiates cheddar cheese from the other cheese. That is cheddaring. Steps which separates cheddar cheese from other variety is cheddaring. It is a step that involves series of operations consisting of packing, turning on the pieces, piling it one above the other, repiling the slabs of matted curd. This process of piling and repiling is repeated every 15 minutes. The cheese that is the curd is piled one above the other. It is allowed to rest for some time so that the water or the bay water is drained. And then again, this arrangement is disturbed, and again they will be repiled. This is done every 15 minutes. This process squashes the individual curd particles as well as releases more whey. Process, the curd granules fuse under gravity into solid blocks. Even if there is individual parts, and if there are individual cubes, they will stick to one another into solid blocks. The original rubber-like texture gradually changes into a close-knit texture with the matted curd particles becoming fibrous. So the coarse, matted curd particles, their texture changes to fibrous texture. When the acidity of whey reaches about 4.5, 0.45 to 0.50, that the cheddaring is completed and the curd is milled. The curd milk is salted, pressed, packaged, and kept for ripening in the manner followed for all cheese varieties. The milk curd is salted, pressed, packaged, and kept for ripening in the manner followed for all cheese varieties. Coming to the flavor of cheddar cheese, flavor of cheddar cheese is affected by a number of factors like milk fat, proteolysis, starter, and non-starter bacteria. It has been studied that when a series of batches of cheddar cheese were made with fat content increasing from 0 to 4.5%, the flavor improved as the fat content increased, but above a certain limit, there was no increase in flavor. So it should be it should be care should be taken that the fat content should be 0 to 4.5 so that the flavor of the cheddar cheese is good. Thanks for watching.